As we continue on the mini-series of the Greek gods of Olympus. So, we're now on god number 3 of the god number 3 of the 12 I'm doing. And the core 3 of them. Hey guys, welcome back to LEGO DC Supervillains Custom Builds, and here we are again, another awesome exciting LEGO Custom. And today, continuing on the mini-series for, of course, the Greek gods of Greek mythology, is Poseidon, the god of the seas, because one controls Earth. Oh, I get it. That's why Hades gets... because... yeah. I was wondering at first why Hades got control of Earth manipulation. That makes sense, because like, if Zeus controls the sky, and Poseidon the seas, it would make sense that Hades controls the Earth. So, yes, then he does... okay, that's the right question then. We got the chat. Joao, Sam Christian, and Roland, and Donick, welcome all. This, of course, is Poseidon, the god of the seas, who also possesses a trident. I like the fact that both Hades and Zeus possess... Hades and Poseidon possess a trident, but Zeus don't, because he got the lightning bolt, boys. You don't need this, haha. Right, so in position, start things off with his hairstyle. Now, the way I see the god of the sea's hairstyle, it's the bushy long, and it's going to be a light grey for his hair. Or is it second darkest? Let's check my stats here. Are you making Athena? I am, she's on the list. And that is... Katsuni the second. Okay, I am doing that character. Katsuni the second. I am doing Athena. Can you make Percy Jackson for the movies? It's on the list. If we get 4 likes, will you make Percy Jackson from the Percy Jackson, because that's his son? Yeah, Perseus is on my like list already. Can you do General Grievous? He's on my list already. As for his hair, I want to... okay, when it comes to the hair for my Poseidon, he does have this hairstyle, the bushy long, and it is the second darkest grey. And not the second darkest, but the second light grey, but the second darkest one. So this one right here. And then onto his head, that's going to be... since I gave Poseidon... no, Poseidon. Since I gave Hades and... Zeus a crown, I will be giving Poseidon a crown too. I think he might... he's got the cheekbones in there. Custom made number 30. And his facial hair is, of course, the light grey. Second lightest grey. Make sure you have the Wonder Woman crown, and then you want to give him his beard. I think it'll stay. Damn it. I know it stayed when I did Dumbledore. Oh, it does it the other way around. Okay. There we go. And, of course, that beard is the light grey there. And then onto the rest. His arms. The original design didn't really have the god-like gauntlet cuff, the gauntlet-like cuff pieces, but I do like them on the gods, so I will keep them on. So human skin, same with the hands, human skin. The torso, he does have this like talon-like belt, so I'm gonna go for that approach. So, does he have shoulder pads on him? He does, so I don't think I'll be able to add the shoulder pads though. I'll try, but I don't think I'll be able to. Talon, and that'll be human skin it. Alright, we're going to go and try and do this. I think it might get rid of a piece though. Scroll on down, go to Epilogue, and yeah, the hair is gone. I thought something would go if I added the armor. Now the armor was supposed to be dark grey. The armor anyway was supposed to be dark grey. And that wouldn't really collide. At least, I'd rather have the gauntlet pieces than without them. I feel like they more fit with the God Type 5. Hip piece, when I get to it, it's a dark greyish blue, like kind of like a cyan color, but more darker. I think I prefer it being dark grey though on mine. As for the torso, no surprise there, the Jinx legs, dark grey. Right, let's see at the chat. Make the Batman EXE suit from the Cold Heart. I'm pretty sure I did that one. Feel free to type it in, Jawad. Christian. Not Christian. Who said that? Roland, type that in. I'm pretty sure I did the Batman XC suit. I'm sure one of my moderators or someone on the chat can confirm me on that. Poseidon, yeah, he's Zeus' brother. Dudolph Revan. Is Dave Zeville from Alvin and the Chipmunks trilogy movie on the list of the customs today or tomorrow? If it is on the list, it'll be a long way before I get to customs, because don't expect them to come straight away, because there are so many people who request customs. He hasn't made General Grievous yet, but he will because it's on the list. Do later. Can you make Hercules? He's on the list, on the light list by now. Right, so let's get on with it. I did that, so... I'm now on his trident. So go to staffs, trident, and you want to make sure this is a gold one. Right. So that is how I imagine the true form of Poseidon looking like. Very warrior-esque. Hearts, of course, are silver, invulnerable health, voice, 2, target module, Captain Cole for the seas, or that kind of fits. Basic speed, animation, don't matter too much because of the trident. And now onto the effects, which will be a blue color for obvious reasons. Light blue, jump slam effect. Light blue, style 3. Right, moving on now to the actual powers of this guy. Yes, Hercules is coming. Now for the chat. Not the chat, the powers. Aquatic life manipulation, makes sense. Superhuman strength, as do all gods. Skill set, scroll on down, super strength abilities, and while I'm here I'll throw in the immortality powers, as in beam deflection and hazard protection. Shapeshifting, so that's obviously going to be the triangle growth button. Spell casting, as in magic, so that also relates to one of his other powers, which is telekinesis, which I'm pretty sure he does have. Flight, obviously, all gods kinda need the travel system around, don't they? Hyper jump and flight. Aquatic adaptation. So kind of like, I would imagine seeing that as like he can sprout a mermaid tail or something like that. That'd be cool. Classical elements manipulation via his trident. So he can control more than one element by the look of it. I'll stick to the water theme. Oh my god, he does control more elements. He controls the air, the earth, and the water. Which kind of makes... I feel like Zeus has more... Not Zeus. Hades has more control of the earth, though, because that's his main element. So... But apparently, to a certain extent, I would see Poseidon controlling the earth. What I think it means by that is that he controls the earth underwater, I would imagine. Water manipulation, obviously air. The air underwater, I guess, if there is any water in the air, in the sea, if that makes any sense. Okay, let's go to hold circle real quick and put on that water beam, and that'll be a 3 from the trident, and I'll put a lightest blue. Obviously that'll be an ice beam, because that's another version of water. Let's take a look at the other powers. I know I'm behind on the chat, so I'll bear with me on that. Storm manipulation, ocean lordship, hydro science, advanced hydrokinesis. And weapons of the trident, obviously. Okay, we've got basically his current powers that he's mostly common with using. Can you make Muscle Johnny test from Johnny Test? Make Cyborg Superman Arrowverse and Andrea Arrowverse. Make John Lennon. What's John Lennon from, Mr. Mental? Fun fact, Hades has control of all the elements land, making him the richest god in Greek mythology. Interesting. Thanks for the knowledge. Let's see now. So we're going to go back a bit. Tap square for the fighting, lunge attack. I always keep going for lunge attack on hold square. Explosive attack. I'm going to... Ooh. This is basically another form of his ice beam, I wouldn't say, but I don't want to do the same... What's the point of the same basic attack? It could be just an average energy blast. Can I throw the trident as a boomerang weapon? That'd be so cool. No, man, I can't. That sucks. I would like to have that. Okay, since he's a sea god, I'll give him a bit of a jump there, so lunge attack is a 3. Tap circle. I did triangle already. Detective mode. You could also do a bubble shield if you want to go that route. But I want to see the gods as intelligent beings rather than idiots. So feel free to swap it for the shield. It's up to you if you want to go back, because that works too. No, I just fixed the beam. I'm not sure why I just swapped it there, so I'll just put it back. Ice beam, light blue. There we go. Moving on out. X button, I did those ones. Triangle as well. Skill set. See, scroll on down. Telekinesis, because water, basically, on plants. And of course, to a certain degree, earth manipulation. Scroll on down, tracking. And stealth. And that's basically all there is to it for this guy. Stealth, yeah, has protection, just checking these, tracking, Telekinesis, super strength abilities, beam deflection, telekinesis, yeah, all's good there. Basic information, neutral character, wouldn't join any of these guys, save, and there we have Poseidon, god of the seas, showing the chat on Roland there. The Beatles, got it. Oh yeah, that John Lennon. Did you see Nostalgia Critics video of the review? Must go on. No, I didn't. Can you make Kirigi the martial arts teacher of Bruce Wayne from the Cold Heart? Okay, I got you. That's basically an Arkham thing, so I put it on the light list. Right, outside we go, showing off the abilities, and then we have my version of Poseidon. And again, because I'm doing gods, and gods are known for doing their many forms, there is no official... Well, there probably is an official form for them, but we just don't really see it, because again, they're gods. They don't really like true selves. But yeah, this is how I truly imagine the god of the seas looking from all the images I saw. Tap square for the fighting, hold square is his lunge attack, tap circle, detective mode, hold circle is the beam attack. I don't think it's going to have any effect on Ares. Okay, it does. On the DC Comics anyway. Flight and of course hyper jump as well. But there we have Ares, not Ares. There we have Poseidon. There's Ares unfrozen. But there we have Poseidon, god of the seas, from Greek mythology. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, that good stuff, hit notification bell, right one down below. Who was the second custom character that you make? Was it Nostalgia Critic or Batman? I'm not really sure which it was. I'm not really sure, it's been a while. I know I did both those characters. Thank you all for watching, I'll see you guys next video where I will be doing my 4th god now. I believe Hera's up next. Yep, up next is Zeus's wife Hera, the god of marriage and familyship and all that, and womanhood and all that. So she's coming up next. It was an interesting choice in how to pick her, because she's portrayed in some versions as a nice person, but mostly she's also portrayed as an enemy of Hercules, because she doesn't like that. She didn't like him in most versions anyway. I know in the Disney version she does, but in most horror versions she doesn't really like him. She's basically an enemy of Hercules, or his main enemy in some versions. So I had to really dive deep to Hera and pick a form, her true form, what I would imagine, someone looking attractive but also kind of a menacing presence. And I did find a good one for what I would imagine Hera looking like. Yeah, gods don't show their true form to mortals, look at the she asked Zeus to show for true, yeah, but I don't really see the gods showing their true identities at all. For all we know, the gods could be like energy vessels or something like that. But anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. I'll see you guys in a bit for the next god. That'll be Hera, god of marriage and all that stuff. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.